The 23rd of June 2025. 12th week of Ordinary Time. First reading. A reading from the book of Genesis chapter 12, 1-9. The Lord had said to Abram, "Go from your country, your people, and your father's household to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you I will curse. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you." So Abram went, as the Lord had told him, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he set out from Haran. He took his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, all the possessions they had accumulated and the people they had acquired in Haran, and they set out for the land of Canaan, and they arrived there. Abram traveled through the land as far as the site of the great tree of Moreh at Shechem. At that time, Canaanites were in the land. The Lord appeared to Abram and said, "To your offspring I will give this land." So he built an altar there to the Lord, who had appeared to him. From there he moved on to the hills east of Bethel and pitched his tent, with Bethel on the west, and Ai on the east. There he built an altar to the Lord and called on the name of the Lord. Then Abram set out and continued toward the Negev. First reading marks a pivotal moment. God's call to Abram. It's not just a command to leave, but a promise of blessing, greatness, and a profound impact on all peoples. Abram's obedience, despite the uncertainty, highlights the importance of faith and trust in God's plan. It's a reminder that sometimes following God's call requires leaving our comfort zones, but the potential for blessing is immense. Responsorial Psalm. Psalm 33, 12-13, 18-19, 20, 22. Bless the people the Lord has chosen to be his own. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, the people he chose for his inheritance. From heaven the Lord looks down and sees all mankind. But the eyes of the Lord are on those who fear him, on those whose hope is in his unfailing love, to deliver them from death, and keep them alive in famine. We wait in hope for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. May your unfailing love be with us, Lord, even as we put our hope in you. Reflection of the Psalm. This psalm celebrates the blessedness of the nation, whose God is the Lord, emphasizing God's watchful care over those who fear him, and rely on his faithful love, rescuing them from death and sustaining them. Gospel. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew chapter 7, 1-5. Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, "Let me take the speck out of your eye," when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Gospel reflection. Matthew 7, 1-5 challenges us to examine our own hearts and motives before judging others. Jesus warns against harsh or hypocritical judgment, especially when we ignore our own faults while focusing on the shortcomings of others. The imagery of the plank and the speck teaches humility and self-awareness. Only when we honestly address our own weaknesses can we help others with compassion and clarity. Ultimately, Jesus calls us to mercy and sincerity in our relationships, reminding us that the measure we use will be measured back to us. To practice self-reflection before judging someone else, you can use these practical approaches. Pause and ask key questions before reacting. Ask yourself, why does this bother me? Or, is my own house clean? Meaning, have I honestly examined my own faults and motivations? Distinguish between actions and people. Recognize whether you are judging a person's character or just their actions. Try to understand what you really know about the person and their circumstances. Reflect on your own experiences. Consider how it feels to be judged yourself and recall times you made similar mistakes. This builds empathy and humility. Rewrite judgmental thoughts. Reframe critical thoughts with empathy. For example, instead of thinking someone is careless, wonder if they might be facing challenges you don't know about. Practice mindfulness and journaling. Regularly check in with yourself through mindfulness or writing down your thoughts and feelings. This helps you become more aware of your own reactions and biases. Seek feedback and self-assessment. Ask trusted friends or mentors for honest feedback about your behavior and attitudes. Use self-assessment tools to identify areas for growth. God bless you all. Amen.